Hello, dear friends. This is Srinivasan, who is having more than 40 years experience in the construction industry, trying to present you a small presentation on bar bending schedule. Bar bending schedule is a list of reinforcement bars, a given RCC work item, and is presented in a tabular form for easy visual references. This table summarizes all the needed particular of bars, diameter, shape of bending, length of each bend and straight portions, angles of bending, total length of each bar and each number of each type of a bars. This information is a great help in preparing estimated quantities. Today we are going to discuss about for various type of a column which is listed below. Square column, T-type columns, circular columns, rectangular columns, Y-type column. Today we discuss about a square column, the remaining in the coming presentation. Bar bending schedule of a floor column. Bar bending schedule for a floor column. The part of the column which is projected towards the sky on the superstructure is called as a floor columns. Calculating the bar bending schedule of the column is divided into two components such as main bars and a stirrups, that's which is known as longitudinal bars. These stirrups called as a longitudinal reinforcement and the main bar is called as a main reinforcement. Bar bending schedule of a floor column, main reinforcement for a square column. This is the image of a square column which I shown you for your references. The methodology is as follows. Find the length of the single main bar, find the total length of the main reinforcement, calculate the weight of a steel required per 1 meter of a reinforcement, find out the total weight of steel required for a main reinforcement. Look at the above image for a pictorial representation of the main reinforcement is a column. Observe the concreting cover. This is the area what I called as a concrete cover. Check here how to deduct concreting cover to find out the length of the bar. This is the main bar which is shown in the black color. This is the stirrups or a longitudinal bars which is shown in the red color. Here you can see the image of a longitudinal reinforcement and main bars in the above image to for your understanding. These vertical main bar reinforcement is called as a main reinforcement. These stirrups is called as a longitudinal reinforcement. This is a projection which is above the slab which is known as a overlap length. Bar bending schedule of a floor column, longitudinal reinforcement. Deduct the concreting cover from all sides of the ties and find out the length of the stirrups using the formula. Obtain the total number of ties required using a formula. Find out the total length of the ties required. Calculate the weight of the steel required per running meter of a longitudinal reinforcement. Find out the total weight of a steel required for a longitudinal reinforcement. Important standards used in bends and hooks. The below standards are most important in calculating the hook length, bend length and corners while finding out the cutting length to estimate the bar bending schedule. One hook length is equal to 9 dia or a 75 millimeter. 45-degree bend length is equal to 1 dia. 90-degree bend length is equal to 2 dia. 135 bend length is equal to 3 dia. Here D is equal to diameter of the bar. Bar bending schedule of the square floor columns. For the calculation of the total quantity of the steel required for a square column, we are assuming the dimension for bars. Dia of the main bars is 20 mm. Dia of the longitudinal bar, that is the stirrups, is 10 mm. Stirrups center to center is equal to 100 mm. BBS of reinforcement in square columns. Length of the main bar run parallel to the height of the floor. In addition to the height of the column, height of the top slab, overlap length, which is added to the top end of the column for the next floor purposes. Length of each main bar is equal to height of the bar plus height of the slab plus overlap length. Below dimension are assumed for calculation purposes. Remember, the size of every bar is decided and adopted by considering the expected load of the building by the structural consultant. Length of each main bar is equal to height of the bar plus height of the slab plus overlap length, that is 3 meter plus 0.15 plus 500 plus 0.20 makes you 3.99 meter. Number of bars is equal to 4. Total length of the bar is equal to 4 into 3.99, it is 15.96 running meter. So, total number of bars required considering 12 meter is the total length of the bar is equal to 15.96 divided by 12 is equal to 1.33 bars. Weight of the steel required for 1 mm of 28 mm bar, D square by 162, that is 26 square by 162 is equal to 2.469. Total weight of the steel required for a main bar, total length of the main bar into 2.47, that is the weight. So, 15.96 into 2.47, that is a 39.42 kgs you required for the main bars of the column. Now, we discuss about the stirrups. Concreting cover deduction. As per concreting cover condition, considering the below square column, deduct the 0.05 from all sides of the column to find out the dimension of the ties. Here you can see the columns. This is a 400 mm is the column outer, reinforcement outer 300 after deducting 50 mm for a cover. Here you can see two bent up of 135 degree. This is a one bend and this is another bend. There is a three bend of 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3. This is the concreting cover. Okay. Finding the total number of ties. Formula: total length of each tie is equal to perimeter of the tie plus total hook length minus total bend length. Number of ties is equal to floor of height divided by spacing plus 1. Observations from the figure: number of hooks is equal to 2, number of bends of 90 degrees is equal to 3, number of bends of 135 degree is equal to 2, total hook length is equal to 9 dia, number of hooks is equal to 2, total number of hook length is 9d plus 9d, that is 180 mm. Total bend length, number of bends bent is equal to 2, bend length is equal to 3 dia, number of bend is equal to 3 dia, that is 2 into 3 into 10 mm is equal to 60 mm. Now, let us come to total bend length. Number of bend length at 90 degrees is equal to 3, bend length is equal to 2 dia. So, number of bend 3 into 3d, 3 into 2 into 10 is equal to 60 mm. Total bend length of each tie, 60 plus 60 is equal to 120 millimeter. Total length of each tie is equal to perimeter of the tie plus total hook length plus total bend length, that is 0.3 plus 0.3 plus 0.3 plus 0.3 and etc. So, 0.144 into 120 is equal to 1.728. Number of ties, 3 meter divided by 0.1 plus 1 is equal to 31 ties. Total length of the ties is equal to 31 into 1.248, that is 33.568, sorry 1.728. Total number of 10 mm bars 38, that is considering things, that is a 12 meter long bars. 38.68 by 12 is equal to 38.68 is equal to 1.934. Weight of the steel is required, D square by 162. For 1 meter of 10 dia is required 10 square divided by 162, say let us say 0.61, let us say 0.62 kgs. Total weight of the steel is equal to total length ties into 0.62. 38.68 divided by 0.6 into 2 is equal to 23.98 is the total stirrup weight. Thank you for watching this presentation. Kindly subscribe, like and share, which will motivate me for a further good presentation. In case of any queries, do not hesitate to write to me. The response shall be at the earliest. Contact me at civilconclave@gmail.com or at my telegram group, Ask Srini telegram group. The link is as follows. Please kindly subscribe and motivate me to give a furthermore presentation. If there is in the presentation any error, kindly intimate me so that I can correct it. Without your help, I will not be in a position to do a good presentation in future. Thank you for watching this. Kindly subscribe.